Yeah, everyone, welcome back to Controlled Recoil. So yeah, we're out at the moment, just making sure the guns are all zeroed. Got a trip coming up, so we'll be going tahr hunting very soon, so really wanting to make sure that all the data's right and that we can ethically take long range shots on animals. So behind me here, as you've probably guessed, we've got the 15-inch here target, and we've also got the little 6-inch over there. So we're going to have a few shots at these, and I've just sighted in the rifle, made sure it's zeroed so that everything's going good there. It was grouping pretty good. I think the barrel is starting to get a little tired. It's done about 2,200 rounds, that barrel, out of a 300 WSM, so it's doing all right, but it won't last forever. But yeah, no, groups were still great, all sort of touching in that, which was great. Yeah, we will also be testing out the Manbily tripod that got sent to me as well, so I thought this would be a great way to see how it performs and really stretch the legs. So we'll verify some data, and then hopefully we'll we'll stretch it right out on these and have a bit of fun. Alrighty, let's get into it. Okay, so here we have the Manbily tripod. Very modular, as you can see here, just out 3 different times, so you can use this all the way from prone to standing. What I like about this is the fact that you can actually get down prone with it. A lot of the tripods out there that are designed for the sitting or standing position don't really go full flat. As you can see here, easy adjustment, just pop that up, lift it right up to there, and it locks in. So very flat, which makes for an incredibly stable shooting position. You see this here. Now this clamp can come off, so they have a quick detach, and if you're running an arca rail, that system there goes straight onto your arca rail. Now I'm using this clamp so I can use it with all my different firearms, even if the ones that don't have arca rail. And of course it's as easy as just flipping that in, simple lever clip there, job done, and the adjustment that obviously goes right the way out, so you can fit some very large foregrips in there. So incredibly versatile, and we're going to see how this performs. Hoping to make a first up hit, and we are sitting currently 982 with a 10-degree angle. Here you can see the advantage of having a fully adjustable tripod over a traditional bipod system. The fact that you have the stability and the wide footprint, along with the swivel attachment at the top, allowing the tripod to be on any sort of angle while allowing you to have the correct cant and your rifle level. Impact. Fraction low on the edge. We'll do a group. Just off the edge. Alrighty, let's make some adjustments. Well, that was a good start. First round impact, but we'll see if we can centre them up a little bit. And just as the rain starts. Impact. So we made our adjustment. Just going to see, we might have gone a little too high. Let's have a look. This rest is incredibly stable. Here we go. Oh, that's starting to stack them. That's what we want. couple of inches apart. Do another one, but we are high. We're a little high. That's quite a nice group. We'll adjust that though because we are a bit high. Alrighty. Beautiful. So we've started our second, we've just made adjustments, so we're starting another group. Pretty happy with that. Man, shooting off this thing is stable. I like it. Pretty cool. Cool bit of gear. So we just talk you through this. We've got the first shot being this one here, and the second shot going just off the edge. So I knew that this was roughly where we were hitting. I made an adjustment, but I actually overcorrected, and then we stacked this group here. So these three shots, very nice. These are it's 9 centimeters here, or 3.6 inches. And then I halved my adjustment that I'd previously done, brought it back halfway, and that's where we got the height right, and stacked these 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, obviously ignoring that first shot. So that there was the group. So 10 centimeters, 4 inch group with 5 rounds at 983. And then yeah, shifted for wind here and smacked that other one there. Yeah, so all going well, but obviously it's raining now. Don't really want to get the camera gear wet, and yeah, got to make a move. But there will be another day for the 6-inch one, and we'll give that a crack. Yeah, but pretty happy with that. So yeah, not a bad 5-shot group, 4 inches. Awesome. Yeah, really impressed with the tripod. I'm looking forward to taking that tar hunting, man. It is, yeah, ridiculously stable. So they've done a fantastic job there. I'll maybe see how we go tar hunting, and then I'll probably give my final thoughts on it once I've had it on the hill and the real stuff. But man, first impressions have been awesome, and yeah, super stable, ridiculous. But anyway, not bad from a hunting rifle, and one that's done 2,200 rounds now, I think, just under, yeah. So it's had a fair amount of work, that rifle, which is it's pretty good for a Magnum. That's a 300 WSM, so it's probably not far from yeah, not far from being worn out, I'd imagine, but it's still doing not too bad. Guys, if you're interested in the Manbily tripod product, please look for the details in the description, along with the details of the giveaway for the 15,000 subscriber knife that's up for grabs. You must be subscribed and leave an original comment. That's it, and you are in the draw to win right up to the point where we hit the 15,000 subscribers. So comment on the video. Thanks very much. So, final thoughts on the Manbily full-sized tripod. Now, it comes with a great carry bag, which I like. It is quality. It's really good. It's got a wee storage pocket inside too, a zip pocket that you can keep Allen keys and other things in to adjust the tripod itself, and maybe some tools for your firearm or something like that. So really good that it comes with this proper big sling for going over the shoulder. So if you want to take something of this size but want to travel light overall, maybe just a day bag or something, it's very practical to just pop that in there, and or you could strap it to the side of your pack. But it's great that it comes with that option, and I tend to use it with this bag quite a lot. So I think overall, you know, this unit is, for its size, quite lightweight. Now, I wouldn't say it fits into the ultralight category. That's probably not what it's designed for. In my opinion, it's been designed with the ultimate accuracy in mind. So you'll have to decide with your type of hunting and the terrain that you hunt in, whether the size of the item is going to fit into your equipment choices. But if you're wanting ultimate accuracy, this thing is amazing. Now, it's still very lightweight. It's carbon fiber. It's still lightweight for its size. I mean, we're talking about a full-size tripod that can obviously go from prone shooting all the way up to standing. And it has a good amount of height on it, so it covers all shooting positions. It's also very sturdy when it's even fully extended. So it weighs in at 4 pound. And the head unit here is 1 pound for the attachments on the top. Of course, as I've already said, if you're running Arca rail, you can go straight onto here. If you want to have some versatility between a lot of different rifle systems, you have this U3 clamp, and this adjusts from 1 inch all the way up to 3 inches. And that will fit all the 4 ends of different types of models. There's also attachment, I believe, that goes onto Picatinny rail as well. I will have to check that, but I do believe they have one for that as well. So obviously, if you want to save a wee bit of weight there, you can run Arca and you're straight onto that, which makes it a little easier when you're shooting prone as well. However, it was very comfortable to use with this attachment as well, the U3 attachment. So I had really good success. It was very enjoyable to shoot from, incredibly stable. Spotting your shots was very easy, and yeah, I mean, you can just adjust this thing very quickly. The ergonomics are great. So obviously this faces towards you, and you can just tune it, and you've got the full adjustment here of the swivel, and you can get that cant right on your system, tighten it up and lock it in, and it stays put. It's awesome. So getting back to, I guess, the size of the unit and being a full-sized unit when it's extended, it was really enjoyable to shoot from in a standing position. And I think the trade-off between practical accuracy, so portability, being practical on the weight side for a full-size one, again, really good, but also enough, I guess, enough there that when you have it fully extended and you've got quite a heavy rifle on top, it's still rock solid. So I think they've really hit the sweet spot in the middle of that practical portability and ultimate accuracy from a tool like this, and being able to flatten it right out, huge advantage. Obviously a tripod is so much more stable than bipods, and because of that, I mean, you can pretty much set the gun up
and sit it there on target. Nice natural point of aim, and the gun is already locked on your target. And having that system, particularly when you're in rough terrain that's steep, and you're shooting across gullies where the steepness of the terrain where you are doesn't allow you to shoot prone, yet the distance of the shots can still be quite large. That's where something like this really comes into its own. And again, shooting in tussock country where the tussocks and tall grass, where you can't lie prone without things obscuring your view, being able to be in a sitting position or a standing position, it dramatically increases your effective range and obviously ethical accuracy when you're hunting. And full adjustability here, we can lock in our cant, but we can also follow animals using the adjustment here. So you have a swivel as well as setting your cant. So I'd usually set my rifle up, adjust your cant with this one here, lock it in, and yet you can still shoot at multiple targets moving through and have this able to track while still maintaining that straight position with your firearm. Now the cool thing here is everything's adjustable, so you can put as much tension or as little tension on that as you like, depending on your preference. I tend to, the same with these adjustments here on the legs. It's really great to be able to sort of set the tension for what you want. I typically have it quite firm, to the point where it's very stiff to open. That's just how I prefer it, due to the fact that I was using the 300 WSM with the 195 grain. There is a little bit of recoil to contend with there, not heaps, but it's certainly enough that it's noticeable, and if you don't do your job, you'll definitely notice it. So it was great to have everything firm and be able to spot those shots and not have anything shift unnecessarily under that recoil. So really like the fact that they give you an Allen key and you can adjust the tensions on this, as well as your arc rail attachment as well. The handle on this unit here, the U3 unit attachment, is great. It's nice and large, so when you're doing this, very smooth operation, but also large enough that if you're wearing gloves and stuff, it's not hard to get a handle on that, which is great. And I also like the finish of these, how they're not too large, they don't stick out, they're quite a low profile, and again, really easy to adjust with gloves with not a lot to snag on, which is really nice as well. Quick to adjust, obviously standard telescopic type legs there, and easy locking, rubberized, which is great. And it's really nice to see that these units here, it hits the rubber first, which makes it really quiet. Often I've had tripods in the past that don't have these here as well, the soft cover for the legs, which is really good. But having that rubber being the first thing that it connects with makes it silent. Some of them, they tend to just clack together a little bit, and it's incredibly frustrating when you're stalking an animal and something bumps it and it has that really metallic noise. So it's great on this particular unit. Everything is nice and quiet, which is a real benefit in my opinion, especially if you're using it for camera. You know, when you're stalking in and you might be videoing someone stalking in on a bow hunt or something like that, where the stakes are quite high, you're in very close. That's also something where this came into its own, and having like I said, the stability when it's extended to still run those large lenses on cameras was really good as well. But as a shooting platform, fantastic. In all honesty, the only thing I would say to consider if you are looking at something like this, obviously if you're looking for a full-sized platform, this is fantastic. But I guess it's deciding whether you want that platform or not. You know, it is what it is. This is the size that it is. It weighs what it weighs, as we've discussed, and you just have to, I guess, toss up whether you want that type sized unit and that versatility combined with that portability for your hunting situation. So if you are looking for a full-size unit, I would recommend this. I really don't have anything bad to say about it at all. It's done fantastic. Nothing's come loose. Nothing's, everything's performed exactly how you'd expect. and there's no premature wear or anything like that. I was really impressed. I had this out in the rain for a good number of days. It didn't get dried out properly in that time. I then traveled home. We're on a tar hunt actually, and there's no rusting whatsoever. I haven't lubricated these at all. This is exactly what it's like when it got sent to me, and there's no rust or premature decay happening on any of these adjustments, which is awesome. I even unscrewed these, and there was water all through the adjustments on the legs. Plenty of moisture on it still when I got back after 2 or 3 days, and nothing has nothing's started to show any signs of even surface rust. So quality components, and quite impressed with that. There's a lot of equipment that starts rusting when it's been sitting out in those foggy weather and that rain. So that's great. Everything's nice and smooth. Like I say, very easy to adjust. All in all, great unit, fast to deploy, and the most important thing, incredibly stable. So awesome. Well done, Manbily. It's fantastic. I do like the fact that they have, backing of different attachments for whatever system you're running. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they bring out in the future. But they've nailed this one. Make sure you check out their website. And thanks very much. Now, before we go, this is up for grabs, guys. This is a big thank you to all my supporters out there. I've done a whole video on this knife. It is absolutely stunning. As you can see here, this was put together by Chris from Crispy's Kiwi Adventures. If you've got any questions about this, if you've just tuned into this channel, this is up for grabs. This is the 15K special, and I will be, basically, we're going to run a draw. So anyone that's subscribed and comments on this video can win it. So comment on the video, and it has to be an original comment. So what I will do is I'll run a random generation of however many comments there are on this video when we hit 15,000 subscribers, and I will put that up. I will also announce the winner on one of my videos after that on YouTube, but I'll also be putting it out on my Instagram, so make sure you check that out. If you have Instagram, a lot of the day-to-day stuff and draws like this also get posted there. So it'll be posted on YouTube as well. But I will randomly generate the amount of numbers in the comments, and we're talking about original comments. So it's not including things like me answering your questions or anything like that, or any other comments on answering other stuff. So original comments. So make sure if you want to comment on something else, that's fine, but make sure you put an original comment up to sort that out, and you'll be in the draw. So subscribe, comment on this video, and you could win this. And that's a massive thank you to you guys for all the support, and we'll hopefully be doing some more giveaways and potentially some hunts as well in the near future, I'm hoping. So stay tuned. Thanks very much for watching. There is some more hunting action coming up, and yeah, quite a few exciting things as well. So thanks very much. Stay safe out there. We'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.